In this problem, we're going to look at the sum from n equals 1 to infinity of n e to the minus n squared. Notice that this is the same thing as writing sum n equals 1 to infinity n over e to the n squared. So we're going to use the integral test on this problem. So I'm going to let my function f of x be x over e to the x squared. Remember, to use the integral test, you should verify that this function is continuous, positive, and decreasing. It is, and I'll leave you to verify that. So continuous and positive are straightforward. For decreasing, you'll want to take the first derivative and show that it's negative. So now we need to compute the integral from 1 to infinity of x over e to the x squared dx. So that e to the x squared makes me think of u substitution, so I'll think u equals x squared, and then my du is 2x dx. I see that x dx I have in the integral, so I see that 1/2 du is equal to x dx. So now to evaluate my integral, I'll rewrite it as a limit, so limit b goes to infinity, integral 1 to b. I have my 1/2, and then 1 over e to the u du. So this is the same thing as limit b goes to infinity, the 1/2 I'll pull out, integral e to the minus u du. And now I want to evaluate that integral, so I get limit b goes to infinity, and then I have my 1/2 e to the minus u. The integral of that is negative e to the negative u, so I have my negative in there, evaluated from 1 to b. And now I just need to put in what u was, so I get limit b goes to infinity, negative 1/2 e to the minus x squared, evaluated from 1 to b. So now let's go ahead and plug in our bounds of integration. Again, I'm going to remember that e to the negative x squared is the same thing as 1 over e to the x squared. So I have negative 1/2, and then 1 over e to the b squared, minus minus becomes plus 1/2, 1 over e to the 1 squared. So as b goes to infinity, b squared also goes to infinity. So e to the b squared goes to infinity, which tells me this entire first term just goes to 0, so I get 1 over 2e for my improper integral. So my improper integral converges, which tells me that my infinite series also converges by the integral test. And remember that we're not saying that our infinite series converges to 1 over 2e. All we know is that our infinite series converges. This test doesn't tell us what the sum is actually equal to.